What's up, guys? Just want to make a quick video on a 3rd gen 4Runner. I was having a bunch of issues where I couldn't get my brakes to bleed properly. No matter what I would try. I put a brand new master cylinder in it and booster, bled the brakes a couple times with a speed bleeder, and tried to engage the ABS unit off-road a bunch of times, just getting the wheels to slip and seeing if there's air stuck in the ABS unit. So what I ended up doing was kind of a genius move, and haven't really seen it much on the 4Runner forum, so figured I would share this. So the stock ABS units are about $1,000 new, and usually as they get older, the seals go bad in them. So what a lot of off-roaders do is they'll actually delete the ABS unit. So what I ended up doing was, if you look over here, coming from the master cylinder, there's 2 brake lines, and they run on the top. So if you see all these brake lines here, these 2 run along the top from here, and then they would come over here to what normally would be the ABS module with a whole bunch of brake lines coming off of it. So what you would end up doing is looping. This is for the back brakes. So there's a single line that goes to the back brakes. You can kind of trace this yourself, but you end up getting a union fitting right here from a standard parts store. I believe this is a M10 by 1 double flare fitting right here. And then I couldn't find a T-piece that was correct for the Toyota style fittings they have on here. So I went in the back of the car and saw that from the factory, they have this little T-piece right here. Sorry for the mess. I just changed out the line here, so there's a little bit of brake fluid, but you can see this little T-piece. So I ended up finding the part number for that, OEM part number. I'll try to list it in this video if I could find another one. So I ended up getting another one of those, teeing these lines together. So this one comes off the booster, and these are for the front brake lines. So you just tee those together, and then this complete setup right here, I'm gonna end up like hard mounting this piece, but this setup right here allows you to delete the ABS module. That can cause a lot of brake issues. What I was experiencing was the pedal would come down basically to the floor, and it would stop perfectly fine, but it would just reach the floor before it would actually get hard, and it would actually travel all the way to the ground, and usually you don't want that. So this setup here, I'm actually gonna try it out now. I just bled the brakes and everything, but the pedal is actually rock hard now, and it seems to be holding pressure. There's no like air in the lines or anything, so I think this was a good move. The other thing is, when you take the ABS module out, you have these 2 plugs right here. I believe you could probably look online. I believe you can loop 2 of the pins, and then you won't get a ABS light on your dash anymore, and that'll go away. But again, for off-roaders, ABS usually isn't the best thing, so they end up deleting that stuff anyways. I know like the 1st and 2nd gen 4Runners, they do the same thing. So figured I'd show you guys this video, because again, I've never seen it done, ABS delete on one of these. They show how to have a toggle switch off of these, so you can turn the ABS on and off, but I just ended up completely deleting the unit. So for reference, if you want to look at the stock unit here, this is what the stock ABS unit looks like. And again, as they fail or get older, you'll get air trapped in there, and then you're unable to bleed it. So again, deleting it is probably the best option at this point. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, I think it's the best solution for me right now, and just replace all the other brake lines and everything. If you're also having brake problems, there's a, let me see, I don't know if you can see up under here. Yeah, so there's a threaded rod for the brakes, and you can adjust the length going into the booster, and If the length is too long or too short, you won't get the right stroke out of the brake pedal, and the brakes won't do its full cycle to grab fresh fluid. So sometimes you can have issues with that. So make sure that rod is adjusted right too. Play around with it until it feels right. But yeah, good little solution here, good little hack. OEM parts, so you don't have to go mess around with all kinds of hacked up stuff, especially for brake lines. You don't want to be hacking brake lines up or anything. I was actually going to make all new brake lines, but I figured this little T-piece here was going to be good enough. So again, let me know if you guys have any questions. Little short video, but hopefully this helps the other 3rd gen 4Runner community, and talk to you guys later.